Hey everyone, this is Ian with AlphaCars in Ural of New England. Today I have this very nice 2013 Ural Retro Classic for your consideration. This particular example only has 2,500 miles on it, or around 4,000 kilometers, as we'll see on the odometer, as this bike reads in kilometers. But in this video, we're going to check out its overall condition, learn some of the kind of highlight features and specifications, and check out some of the tasteful accessories it has installed as well. So if you're new to AlphaCars, welcome to the channel. We share daily motoring content, so definitely subscribe so you don't miss out. But now, let's take a closer look at this Ural Retro Classic. So as we look around this Ural and check out its overall condition, I'll point out, as I said, some of the kind of features and accessories. So first, on the Ural itself, check out the paint condition. We of course detailed this when it went through service, but the paint condition is so nice. And with that pinstriping as well, this machine really stands out. And of course with that retro design, you've of course got the retro specific features like the 18-inch wheels, you've got the teardrop tank, all the round lighting features like on the sidecar fender. We've got the comfort interior in the sidecar, nice comfortable thick seat there. We can see there's just a little bit of minor wear just right there. Just want to point that out. And then we see nice upholstered interior. It's got the wooden floor mat. Some of the accessories the previous owner installed, you could tell they enjoyed the bike. They had a sense of humor. You can see warning sidecar release. Of course, that actually doesn't do that. But we can see there's a nice charging 12-volt port there, and then USB ports. And this switch actually turns that panel on. So that's all very cool. Very cool custom dashboard they did too with that piece of aluminum there. Of course, from the factory, you've got things like, you know, the stainless steel trims on it. You can see the stainless steel frame of the sidecar windscreen there. All looks super nice. And checking out inside the sidecar trunk, if we open this here, we can see the trunk, we can see it is lockable. And if we open it up, you can see we're using it as a trunk. We've got the sidecar tonneau cover in there, that I folded up quick to put in there. And here we've got the original owner's manual, which is really like a service manual. And then the original toolkit in here, which is really like a service kit. You can do almost any kind of routine maintenance and more on the bike with that. And then the air pump, the beloved air pump there. And there's also a storage pouch right here. And I believe the previous owner has some extra like fuses and things in there. But just checking out the condition, you can see the paint is just like a mirror. The latch works beautifully. Checking out underneath, commonly where maybe if the Ural was ridden in salty conditions or just not cleaned regularly over the years, a little bit of corrosion might develop. Like any, you know, motorcycle of this age, and we can just see how clean it is even under there. Rotor's in really nice shape. Tires and brakes are all ready to go. Really nice shape. Of course, with it being a 2013 model, last year of the carbureted, which a lot of people prefer the carburetors, and then a lot of people prefer the fuel injection. It's really kind of what, you know, you're going after. But this bike does have those dual carburetors, which when tuned right, it does run really nice. So going over some of the kind of additional accessories, there's a 1-inch riser for the tractor seat there to make it a little more comfortable, especially if you're a little taller. They've got the touring mirrors. You can see they're kind of wider. You can see more in your blind spot with those, kind of more into your side view, side lanes. And there's the Jibby windshield as well, which it kind of has a slight tint to it. So it looks really nice. and goes along with the rest of the bike. I mean, even check out like the lower fork condition, the condition of the caliper, nice 4-piston Brembo caliper there, the floating rotor. And being a 2013, we can see drum brakes on the rear, which work very well. Once again, one adjusted properly. And you can even see very nice, clean little adapter there for a battery tender. Nice spot there for that. Checking out the controls, really like a normal motorcycle. We've got our clutch. That's to flash the high beam, that's constant high beam, and then the running light's always on. As in the US, you need the running lights always on a motorcycle. Blinkers, horn, and then on this side, once again, electric start, kill and run, front brake, you know, all standard motorcycle procedure there. This does have kind of a steering dampener or stiffener that adds some kind of resistance, like a steering dampener, if you wind that. An interesting fact, of course, this is a 750cc horizontally opposed twin, but a fun fact, the clutch, it's a dry clutch, so twin plate dry clutch like you'd find in like a high performance vehicle or automotive application rather. So the Ural actually has its own engine oil and it has its own gearbox oil. It is separate and then with a dry clutch in between. So pretty cool setup there on these. And when that twin plate dry clutch, of course, you have all that clamping force still with a light clutch pull, which of course you need all that clamping force for that very torquey 750cc twin there. So overall, just a very nice Ural Retro Classic. Of course, these are kind of hard to come by, especially in this condition. They're very desirable among the Ural community. And of course, another Ural specific feature, we've got the hand shifter for reverse there. We've got that nice linkage that goes down to where the hand lever usually would be. And of course, since it's a retro, it is one-wheel drive, so no two-wheel drive lever there. And we have our foot brake down here. We can see it also, right now it's actually locked, I've got the parking brake on, but we can see it actuates the brake on the sidecar at the same time. And I've got the parking brake set, it's right here, just a little lever you pull up there. So now I think we're to the point, let's turn it on and hear it run. You can see I left the blinker on there when I was showing you the controls. And we can see 4,153 kilometers, which, that's right around 2,500 miles there. So very low mileage on this Ural. Of course, I went through our shop, had a little bit of service work done. And of course, detailing, service work being just kind of routine maintenance. And now, this Ural is ready to just ride away right out of the showroom and enjoy. So now I've got it ignition on, it's in neutral. The chokes are not pulled. You can see the chokes are not pulled. And all you have to do is bump the starter. It's around 65 degrees today. Starts right up. You can see there my finger slipped off the button at first. But as soon as I firmly pressed it, it literally does like a quarter turn and starts right up. So idles very happily. We can see that awesome retro, circular lighting. And you can see the brake lights are on because I've got the parking brake on. So a very nice running bike. And these, I already told you about the dry clutch. These are a 4-speed and they have a mechanical reverse. So 4 forward gears and then 1 reverse gear. So very awesome there. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it for a quick spin around the parking lot. You can see me shift through the gears and hear it in action. And then I'll give some final comments. So now that we're on the Ural, we'll click it into first. And I'll do a couple little tight circles for you. You can see the clutch works beautifully. No, weird squeaks or rattles from the bike. Very smooth. Of course, I can adjust that steering dampener if I want to. Now let's give it a little gas. A very fun, smooth ride on an excellent machine. So now that we've learned about the condition of this Ural, the accessories on it, and some of the kind of general features and specifications. I want to thank you for watching this video. At the date of this video, this retro is available. If you click on the link in the description or the link in this video to check out our online listing, you'll be able to see pricing and availability there. It'll be very clear whether this is still available or not. So definitely, that's one click away for you there. My name is Ian. I've been reporting from our Boxborough location. If you have any additional questions, feel free to give us a call at 978-263-9000 or leave a comment below and I'll do my best to respond. But please leave a like on this video and subscribe so then you don't miss out on the latest motoring content.